Wasn't going to have anyone be able to tell me if you don't show up, you lose your job. Like, so I made it a reality. Here I am.
That's the difference between a job and work. I talk about this all the time, and some people totally get it, and some people, no matter how I explain it to them, they don't get it at all. They just can't process. They're just like, they see everything as work. But I think most people like to work. A job is not work. A job is like where, never mind whatever health things you have going on, what's happening with your family, you will show up and give people sausage biscuits from this time to this time. I mean, it just doesn't make any kind of sense to me. That's upstream effort.
Yeah.
I did the math on this one time because a lot of people they'll talk about like what percentage you're at work and stuff, but if you subtract sleep, running errands, everything that you have to do, that takes up about 85% of your week. So you're left with 15%. So 15% can go towards family or learning a new skill or working on something that you want to work on, and the rest goes to your job and maintaining life in wherever you live, because there are things you got to do in order to live in the United States. For example, you got to pay your taxes and go to the DMV and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a really bad trade in my view. 85% of your life goes to that, and then you're left with 15 for yourself and your family. Bad trade.
I agree. That's why I didn't want that.
One time I asked my coworkers, so if you could do anything you want on your off day, what would you do? Individually, I asked them on separate days. My one coworker, Shane, I already knew what his answer was. He loves hunting. So he was like, "Oh, I would hunt. I would hunt all the time." I asked Jim, "What would you do?" And he said, "Oh, I'd be working in my garden right now with my wife. I love gardening. I do it Saturday and Sunday from sunrise to sunset." And then I asked another coworker, and he was like, "Oh, well, I don't know. My day off, I would just have to do stuff for my kids and like take them to soccer practice." I'm like, "Okay, just imagine you can do anything you want. Like, what would you do?" And he's like, "Well, he thought about it. He said he likes fishing. He would fish as much as possible." If you were to ask me the question, I would probably teach. I would build. I love to build things. So it's like, what would you do? You would go hunting, fishing, work in the garden, build the house, teach the kids. It's like, at one point in time, that was life, and now that's vacation. That's what people do for a few hours on Saturday morning